Hello everyone and welcome to Intuitive Healing. This is Suparna.bakaya and today we are going to do a 2023 career, work, growth, promotion, raise, work related reading for the sun sign or for the zodiac of Aquarius. So Aquarius, all I ask you to do is to hold the thought and intention in your heart and mind as to what you want 2023 to look like. Are you looking to go in a different direction? Are you looking to stay put where you are? Are you looking to grow in that particular field? Are you looking for appreciation and acknowledgement from people around you at your workplace? Are you looking to look in a different direction? Is it a raise? Is it more money? Who doesn't like more money? Is it something that you feel you should be getting for the amount of work that you're doing? So, whatever it is, work related, success related, job related, career related, just hold that thought in your heart and mind, Aquarians, and we'll see what messages come out for you. I'm going to draw out 12 cards, one for each month for the year 2023. So let's begin. Now, before we do that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really means a lot. And every one of us happens to have a zodiac, and I make a video on each zodiac. So please share the videos. And yes, let's begin. So without further waiting, let's see what messages are there for the sun sign of Aquarius for the year 2023. Messages for the career and work life for the zodiac of Aquarius. Aquarius is an air sign, very much, let's try to separate these cards, very much can get caught up in their thoughts, right? And like to think a lot about everything, which is a good thing, except sometimes it gets a bit too much, right? So we're going to see what messages come for you. That's a very good one, by the way, if you already got a sneak peek into it. If not, we're going to see that very soon. So just hold the intention and the messages will come forward for you. Everything here, all the messages here are there to guide you as to what works best for you, right? So just, there's no need to be anxious about what's going to come out. Excited, yes. No need to be too worrisome about what's going to come out. So relax a little bit, or relax a lot actually. And let's see what messages are there for the sun sign, zodiac of Aquarius, for career, work life in the year 2023. Just gonna get these cards here and all right, shuffle them up again. All right, messages for the zodiac of Aquarius. So I can feel guided to leave them out. Messages for the zodiac of Aquarius for the year 2023 for your work and career life. Messages for the sun sign of of Aquarius, zodiac of Aquarius for the year 2023. Okay, one more to go. And there we go. All right, I'm just going to arrange these so it can all be in focus and you can see everything clearly. Okay. All right, there we go. And let's just, sorry, I'm a bit, okay, particular that way. All right, so let's see. Now, this is a Major Arcana card. And in the month of January, I think you already have a lot of clarity right now as we speak in the month of December as to what will bring you a lot of happiness. And you're going to get very, very deep intuitive messages, okay, around the time of January. Now, when a Major Arcana card comes out, without getting into too much detail of tarot cards, a Major Arcana card indicates major life changes, major life beliefs, major developmental periods in life. And yes, it's happening around the time of January, which is when this will start happening, but it's not limited to that. And you see, it's the new moon, so the beginnings, right? So you get a lot of insight. You're able to, or you're being guided to let go of whatever is worrying you. And that's easier said than done, but you can use positive affirmations. You can try the, meditation, looking at the candle exercise. You can burn whatever you can write down on a piece of paper. You can burn that. And you will be able to understand the truth of your situation. How much of a success can you have in this particular career? How much money can you make in this particular career? Do you need to go in a different direction? So whatever is true, you're going to see it very, very clearly. Okay, the moon represents the feminine. It represents the water. represents emotion. All right. So when this card comes up, it means you're going to be in very deep connection with your emotions. You're going to be able to understand yourself very, very well, and what really works for you, what really helps you in rising in your career. For us to be able to overcome challenges, for us to be able to rise, from challenges in different situations, we need to understand the challenge first, right? Otherwise, we can keep going round and round in circles. So you're going to begin with a lot of that understanding, and you're probably already there. You probably already know what it is like, and where you need to go, but you'll have a much deeper conversation with yourself about it, and probably accept with yourself as to what you need to do to get to the point in your career where you're wanting to go in, or if you're wanting to switch or change a career path. Again, this is again talking of changing or switching a career path, or maybe not switching. Either which way, it means that you are going to be desiring a more meaningful life here. When this card comes up, there is a desire to move on from whatever. Maybe you've made a lot of money so far, and that's great. That's amazing. That's great for you. But when this comes up, look at that. There's a huge bag here full of stuff and everything's packed, ready to go. But you're still looking. The fairy's still looking. Let me get the focus right. The fairy's still looking far ahead. Okay, towards the sun, towards the brightness, towards the light. So you aren't really deep down, you're not sad, but you aren't really very happy and content with the kind of work life that you have so far. And when this card comes up, it means that you're willing to make major life changes. Now, when this card is coming right in succession after your first major arcana card, it means that you're going to do a deep dive into intuition wise, intuitively look as to at what you want, and then make a decision, and make a very grounded decision, make a very soulful, knowledgeable decision of moving forward. It's not going to be impulsive at all, because this is a very deep thought, deep thinking card over here, the message here. So you are desiring a more meaningful life, and it is time to move on. Now, if you're already in a career which gives you a lot of meaning, which gives you a lot of purpose, which gives you a lot of happiness, and you're like, whoa, I'm already doing that. Where do I move on? Then it just means that you'll move on from the battle of, something else that it doesn't perhaps give you, maybe in terms of finances, or maybe in terms of returns. It's not as high paying as you thought something else would be, but it has a lot of emotional return for you. So if whatever gives you a more meaningful life, meaningful career is what you'll be drawn to, if you're already doing it, then you're going to be letting go, or whatever stops you from feeling happy about it, letting go of your concerns. If you are wanting to go in a different direction, then you'll be able to let go of your current career and go in that different direction, new direction. But you're on the right path. When these cards come out, the universe is validating you that yes, okay, you've done deep thought within yourself. You look deep within yourself, and kudos to you for that, because it's a very, very brave thing to do. A lot of stuff comes up, and it's not the easiest to just look deep within ourselves. And then you're going to choose the right path, whatever gives you more meaning, makes you deeply internally more happy. And when you do that, again, a major arcana card, and a brilliant one at that, a very happy, light energy, success, promotion, money, appreciation, acknowledgement, everything. So the sun stands for that. The sun traditionally is the source of life, right? So the source of warmth, the source of all living beings on the planet. So when this card comes out, it means that you are the source. You have the energy to create whatever you want right now. You've done it. You've taken the tough call of going in the direction, however opposite it might have been to what you were doing, to create a more meaningful life, and you get the success that you want, right? But I always say that the future cards depend upon the ones that have gone before them, the ones that are there, before them. And if you don't start in January, by taking a deep look within yourself, and taking a hard look within yourself as to what works, what doesn't work, and what you need to stop worrying about, then you're not going to come at this crossroad as to where you want to go. If you're not going to be there, you're not going to be able to choose, and hence you're not going to have this. You're going to have this a little delayed. So everything is going in your favor. In 2023, you seem to be going in the direction that you wanted to go for a while in, and you're definitely getting the validation from the universe that it's going to happen, right? So very, very positive news. You just have to do work in the month of January and February. Now, the whole point of doing the card readings is ahead of time is to see what messages come per month, right? And we can calculate our, steps. We can take that guidance and plan out things accordingly. So if you know that you need to do a lot of soul searching in January, maybe you can plan how you do that accordingly. You don't have to wait for the 1st of January to start doing that. You can start doing it in December. You're probably already there, and it's going to culminate in January, giving you a lot of insight in the month, around the month of February, leading to the successful choice and successful returns in the month of March. April, again, you're being suggested to believe in yourself. There are a lot of people who want to help you, and you're being asked to maintain a balance between work and home life. So maybe you get a little too lost in the new work and your air sign. So a lot of times, thoughts, of course, take over. And if you get too worried about the new thing or how I'm going to do there, you might get a little preoccupied there. Where you have the talent, you're brilliant at what you do, you're very loyal, you're a friendly person as well. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to take out time for happy things as well and meeting people as well. There has to be work and home life balance, because if that gets imbalanced, it'll create negativity. Then you're going to take that negativity, whether you want it or not, from the home life to the work life and vice versa. So we don't want that. And like I said, like before, I'll say again, the whole point of seeing this ahead of time is not so that you worry about it, but is to use the guidance. So you know that you'll get a little too busy after the month of April, around the month of April. So maybe you can take out some time and manage things accordingly. And even if it is not a long time that you can take out, it's the quality of time that always matters over the quantity of time. So if the quality of time is getting, sacrificed, even though you're probably working from home, it doesn't mean anything, right? You have to take out time to spend with your loved ones in the ways that they like and they appreciate. So even if it is little time, spend it the way your family likes it to be, whether it's friends, family, loved ones, parents, siblings, your romantic partners. Now, when this happens around the time when this card comes up, this is around the time of May, you have a lot to be thankful for. This card typically comes out when there is a lot. Look at this fairy. She is just not acknowledging the little fairy and here. Lost in her own thoughts, not doing it on purpose, just lost in her own thoughts, just not seeing what's really beautiful around there, right around her. So you're also failing to see a beautiful opportunity. A good suggestion here would be to practice gratitude, a list of gratitude. I know it's very cliche, but it works wonders. Okay, it really, really works wonders. Whatever little you are grateful for, food you get to eat, clothes you get to wear, clean, bed you get to sleep in, water or heat, everything that you have, we have a lot to be grateful for. And you've stepped in a different direction, right? So you've got to give yourself time to get that footing in, to get that grounding for you to really settle in your new work, because success has come to you, but you're overthinking, and now you're just getting wrapped up in that kind of energy, and we don't want that. Why? Because every time you get wrapped up in this overthinking kind of energy, you send the message forward to the universe, God, angels, fairies, whatever, whoever you believe in, that you are a worrisome person. Now that's fine, except that when you constantly do it, the message you're sending forward to the universe is that you like doing it, which is why you're doing it. Whether you like it or not is a separate story. But because you're practicing it, the universe believes that that's what you need to keep going on, right? So the universe keeps sending you more and more stuff to worry about. So to break that cycle, you have to distract yourself. So use whatever distraction you like: cooking, cleaning, gardening, walking, going out with friends, television, sleep, whatever distraction you need to use it to get yourself off from the negative thought. All right. So plan your May accordingly, plan your April, May accordingly, so that the heaviness can be reduced. Maybe plan a vacation to begin with, maybe plan a day off for yourself, maybe book a spa appointment ahead of time right now for this time. Just plan. That's the whole point of doing these card readings ahead of time. Just plan your months accordingly as much as you can, realistically speaking, and see the good that you already have in your life. There's loads of it. Even at work, there's loads of it. The negative will get itself sorted. I'm not saying nobody has to work towards it. We all do. But at this time, you're being suggested to look less at the negative and more at the positive. That is exactly what will help you to decrease the negative. In the month of June, again, a major arcana card. So these cards with numbers here, this color, this major arcana cards. So you're going to take a deep look within yourself. And it's a good card. It's not as bright and light as the sun. It doesn't mean rewards, but it means introspection, deep introspection, which you did over here and you're going to do here as well, but in a stronger way. When I say stronger in the sense, this time you're going to actually look at whatever's blocking you, whatever beliefs you might have picked up during your childhood, whether they serve you any purpose or not, and you're actually going to release it. Okay, here it was getting to know yourself. You started to know yourself career-wise. you took certain calls and you headed down the right road. Now, when you get a little low again, you actually think, okay, let me see. Other people around me are not doing this or that, and they're still getting what they want. As an example, I'm not saying that that's happening, but as an example. So you're going to take a deep look within yourself. And one of the very common examples I always like to use it, that a belief that we may have picked up, we're sponges when we're children, we may have picked up, is that it's necessary to struggle to make money. And so if you have that energy, I'm not saying you do, Aquarians, it's just an example, once again, clarifying that. So if somebody has that energy, the message they send forward to the universe is struggle equals money. So the universe keeps giving struggle, 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 right? So you make money, but you make it through a lot of pain, right? Now, when you this card comes up, it's a very good card, intense card, because you're going to take a deep, hard look at yourself. What's not working for you? What did you pick up in childhood or later on, or whenever you did? What belief system which is coming in your own way, and stopping you from creating or getting the success that you can at work life? So what is it that you need to really, really do? What do you need to release? And this time you're going to release it. This time you're actually going to let it all go. So it's a very beautiful card, and that indicates that you're making space for new. When you release so much of the old, you make space for the new, just like we do cleaning at home, right? We give away stuff we don't need and we make room for more. In the same way, energy wise, we need a cleanse as well energetically. Whenever we do the cleanse energetically, we make room for new, we make room for more. So you're going to make room for more over here, right? And that is going to bring about great opportunities for you. See, you can't make this stuff up. It's as real as it gets. Again, a major arcana card, and a very, very happy, successful card. This means, success. This means abundance, getting, receiving. So your plans are going to go forward. Your creative ideas are going to, see the results. You're going to get the admiration, acknowledgement. It's the Empress card. So you're going to win. You may get a promotion, a new opportunity. It's growth, growth, and growth. Abundance, abundance, and abundance. Receiving and receiving and receiving. So you've given, you've done the hard work, and the receiving, which is why I'm saying that it's very important. And I always say the next card depends upon the previous one. So to get this, it's very important that you release what's not working for you to make space for the good. You don't release the gunk, the negativity from your life, then the new cannot come in. It keeps getting delayed. So very, very beautiful card. So far, a very positive reading. Yes, it's a bit up and down, but that's how a year goes any which way. Not all months are going to be hunky-dory. And it looks like you're going to do some major work in 2023, in few months here and there, and that will bring about major changes. Now, when I say major changes, is because major arcana cards, they're popping up around certain month time. So that's what indicates that in June, July, you'll be doing that kind of work, but it indicates long-term changes. Now, that doesn't mean that you do this now and then forget about it for a year. Not, the things won't change. No, it just means that, yes, when you release something that heavy from your life, it'll take a while for something that heavy to come back. So if you keep doing regular cleaning, this is a heavy one, but if you keep doing regular cleaning, regular check-ins with yourself, make sure that you're not falling into the trap of the old belief system, you're going to stay absolutely fine. And this will continue. In the month of August, again, more money. Okay, so you have actually, this is proof, validation from the universe that you've released whatever you needed to release over here. You started here, you continued on the journey, you didn't give up, you didn't take anything for granted, and you get returns, maybe scholarships, maybe you gave money to somebody, they give it back to you. Maybe it is a favor you did to somebody and they return that favor to you. But it's good that comes to you in the form of abundance, money, material worth, material happiness, a lot of good that comes to you. So you're continuing on that path because of the hard work that you put in over here. And you could be borrowing, but if you borrow money as well, that's going to be very thought about, and for your success, for your growth. Maybe you take a loan to build a house, or maybe you take a loan to do some scholarships or something of that sort. So very, very happy times. You may see yourself paying off a debt, right? So that could also be the case. So whatever decision you take money wise, it's a happy decision for you, happy time for you, lifetime for you. And I think it's very much related to studies and scholarships here. So it's and also good news about your career, promotions, if you need any promotion, if you've been wanting one, a raise in money, scholarships, this is the card for that. So definitely you're on a roll here. This journey is continuing. It's validation again and again and again that after you've released the negativity from your life, goodness is following. There is some procrastination here, some fear about your plans, but you just need that push. So what you could do, if you have somebody trustworthy in your life, what I usually do is And that's just a suggestion, may work for you, may not. But I kind of tell somebody to push me when I know that I'm going to relax about something, and then they can remind me and keep reminding me until I get something done. So it's just a little last nudge that you need to put your plan actually into action, right? And it's happy news, happy news, happy news. So you're definitely on the right track. Whatever choices you made in the month of January itself and February, you're on the right track. You got a bit worried, you're like, okay, I'm not going to let myself come down. I'm going to take a deep look within, myself. Why is this happening? And, it starts to roll, right? Material rewards start to roll. Again, follow your passion when it comes to a career. So if there is a choice between the head and the heart, which is causing a delay here, choose the heart. You have creative talent for which you will get validation from the universe in terms of money, in terms of fame, in terms of material rewards. But you must follow your passion first. You will get compensated for your creative talents, but you must choose your passion over a very typical safe kind of choice, if that's what the debate is around this time, right? So you do that, and these are all continuously material earth cards, the material return cards. So you're going to get it all back. You just need to have the courage and determination to see your plan through. Just see it through and see. Oh my God, it just gets better and better and better. And you're going to celebrate. Maybe you get a grand promotion. Maybe you get maybe there is a announcement of a wedding, something you'd been putting off, and now you can look into it. Some major function, some major promotion, major event at work or at home life. So it's just happy, happy, happy times. Okay, very happy, very light times. Friends that you enjoy with, maybe some major rise, or like I said, career promotion or raise. So it just seems to me that the first half of your year is a lot of work, which you do very successfully, and which is why the next half of year is comparatively extremely light. And look at that. Now, towards the end of the year, again, you're getting into the pattern of, you are a good multitasker. So you do things very well when you multitask, but you have an exceptional talent for multitasking, which is amazing. Give yourself a pat on the back for that, but don't take it too much. Don't overdo it. So maybe after the announcement of the wedding or something, or some celebration or function, you're overdoing things. You're trying to juggle it all. You are, but if soon enough, you're going to get very tired. And like I say, the whole point of doing the readings ahead of time is to look into this. So maybe when you know that you're planning a big event, planning a big function, some major promotion raise is happening, maybe you can ask for help already. Remember that you will get the help when you ask for help. You just have to ask for help, right? So overall, I would say an extremely positive reading with regards to career, money, promotion, raise, going into the direction that you want to. You'll get it all in 2023, but you'll have to put in the work, right? And of course, this is a generic reading for the sun sign of Aquarius. If you'd like a personal, individual reading, please feel free to reach out to me. If you have any questions, feel free to ask via the comments. Before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Very important. And yeah, that's it. That's the message for the sun sign of Aquarius for the year 2023 for your career and work life. Hope you resonated with it, and hope the year brings you a lot of joy and happiness. And I'll be here with a different video tomorrow. That's it for today. Have a beautiful day wherever you are. Lots of love. Bye for now.